For the first time in more than 1.5 years of war in Gaza, a group of armed Americans is in the middle of it.
They are part of a new system designed to deliver desperately needed humanitarian aid. But Imtiaz Tyab reports it did not go well today.
Chaos in southern Gaza after the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation, staffed by heavily armed American contractors, lost control of one of its distribution centers in only its second day of operation. Palestinians, many left starved after nearly 3 months of an Israeli blockade on all humanitarian aid, rushed in. Israeli helicopters set off flares, and the sound of gunfire could be heard in the distance. Some Palestinians were also seen injured. Israel's military has denied shooting at the crowd, saying its nearby troops only fired warning shots. GHF's mission had already drawn sharp criticism. CBS News has learned the group has employed at least 300 American contractors. All are heavily armed, and we're told by one source they've been given, quote, as much ammunition as they can carry. In London, we spoke to James Smith, an emergency room doctor and expert in humanitarian aid. He has spent 2.5 months in Gaza since the start of the war.
Some of the people that worked for GHF have since resigned, saying that they cannot adhere to the humanitarian principles if they continue to work for this entity.
Little has been made public about GHF, including who funds it. But the group's American contractors are apparently paid around $1,000 a day for a 100-day contract.
And now we have an entity that didn't exist a couple of months ago, managed on the ground by sort of pseudo-military, almost mercenary-like individuals. All of these things are really in contravention of the basics of an ethical humanitarianism.
Now, the UN and other aid agencies have outright refused to work with GHF, saying its delivery systems violates all humanitarian principles and that the distribution hubs it set up could be used to forcibly displace Palestinians, something both GHF and Israel deny.